What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. So in this video, I may say some things that people don't agree with. Some people may look at me sideways for my sentiments about this, but here goes nothing, right? So the Brooklyn Nets general manager, Sean Marks, has announced that Kyrie Irving will not play or practice with the team until he is eligible to be a full participant. And if you don't know what that means, Kyrie Irving has refused to take the vaccination. He's refused to be vaccinated. And therefore, he will not be playing. He was not going to be playing in any of the home games at first, right? Because in New York City, you cannot participate in NBA basketball if you are not vaccinated, right? So he was going to be missing out on the home games as well as the away games at Madison Square Garden against the Knicks. And the games against Golden State, I believe, as well, right? So he's going to be missing out on a huge chunk of games and missing out on the money from those games. And they were going to be fine with it. They were going to, I don't believe they were going to be fine with it. I believe that after they threw out the consequences of him missing those games, like the financial consequences, hey, you're going to lose this money, you're going to lose that money, you're going to lose this amount of money. They thought that it was going to trigger Kyrie Irving and say, you know what? I need to get vaccinated, right? They thought it was going to make him want to get vaccinated out of fear of not getting all the money that he's owed, right? Because a lot of people, we saw Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins didn't want to get the vaccination at first, but he said, you know what? He gave in because he cited that, hey, I want to create generational wealth for my family. In order for me to do so, I got to be planning to collect all the funds that I can. And this, like, in a minimal time that he has to capitalize off of his athletic prowess. He like, look, I got to get all the money I can get to create generational wealth. They thought Kyrie Irving was going to be of that same mindset, of that same ilk. However, Kyrie Irving is built entirely differently, right? And I just don't agree with Kyrie Irving being villainized or vilified or made out to be this heinous person because he doesn't want to take the vaccine, right? I'm listening to analysts and all these journalists and columnists and talking heads spew their rhetoric about this topic. And a lot of them are making Kyrie Irving, like, they're making it seem like he committed treason against the United States of America, right? You would think we're talking about a dude that did one of the most heinous crimes in the world, the way he has been denigrated and drugged through the mud all throughout the media. Like, it's crazy the way people hollering and yelling at the screen, at the TV screen, acting as if, like, he is just like a vile person because he doesn't want to take the vaccine. And people out here really questioning his intelligence, so on and so forth, and just trying to make him feel stupid because he doesn't want to take the vaccination. And that is something that I personally do not agree with, right? I respect his choice to do whatever he feels is best for him and his family, right? Whatever he feels is best for him. I respect the Brooklyn Nets organization having the right to do what they feel is best for their basketball club, right? And at this point, if Kyrie Irving does not give in, and I promise y'all, Kyrie Irving strikes me as the man who will leave that money on the table in order to prove a point or in order to stand in his convictions. He's choosing to do so right now. And I gotta tell y'all, right? Even though I am not anti-vaccine, I respect a man willing to stand in his convictions for something that he really, really believes in. Like, he's willing to stand on what he believes in, right? And it ain't like he's believing in anything racist. He's believing in anything heinous or vile. So when it's not something like that, like it's not something that's completely heinous and vile, like I gotta respect the dude that's willing to stick to his guns and stand firm in what he believes in, right? And he believes what he believes, and he's not gonna budge for nobody or any amount of money. And to me, I gotta respect that, right? You know what I mean? But listen, hear me out, y'all. Even though I'm not anti-vaccine, I also don't agree with telling somebody what they can and cannot put in their body. Wait, what they can put in their body. Like, I don't agree with telling somebody, you got to put this in your body. You got to do this. You got to do that. Or, you know what I'm saying? I just don't agree with that, right? However, these organizations have the right to do that. I understand they have the right to do it. So I'm not mad at the Brooklyn Nets for doing it or even insinuating that, hey, you got to sit out unless you're going to make a decision or possibly trading him to somewhere else. I'm not mad at them for that. I'm just saying I don't agree with telling somebody what they should put in their body. And I know everybody going to say, we took vaccines when we were kids to go to school and so on and so forth. Yeah, you're right, for sure, right? Also, I know people who had to take flu shots to be at work. However, that's also something that I don't agree with. I don't agree with forcing somebody to take a flu shot or take a shot that they probably don't want to take. I don't agree with that. But I'm not anti-vaccine. You know what I mean? But again, I gotta respect a dude who's gonna stand up for his individual right to choose if he wants to take the vaccine. Excuse me, if he wants to take the vaccine or not, man. I have to respect that, man. And here's the thing. Even if he were to do what everybody else feels that he should do, all the talking heads on TV, not all of them. I'm not going to speak in absolute. I'm not going to speak and generalize everybody. But a lot of the talking heads feel like he should do this. He should take the vaccine. And if he doesn't, he's dumb if he don't take the vaccine. That's how they making it seem, right? However, if he were to take that vaccine, you know what y'all going to say then? Oh, yeah, he did that because of that money, right? He ain't really believe in what he believed in the first place. He ain't really stand up for what he really believed in the first place. He ain't standing in his convictions. He ain't really believe that in the first place, because if he really believed that, he wouldn't have left that money on the table. Look at him. He ain't really about what he said. He ain't really walking that walk like that. He ain't about what he was talking. He ain't about what he said he about. Because look, he took that money, right? That's the first thing y'all gonna say if he take the vaccine, right? You know what I'm saying? And because y'all gonna say, what? All that was for nothing. Look, he ended up taking the vaccine anyway. All that fuss and fight he did for nothing, he ended up taking the vaccine. So you know what? I feel like, sure, at this point, if you really believe in what you believe in, you gotta walk down that road. You gotta go with it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stand firm in that. You gotta stand firm in that, for sure. If you wanna put up that fuss and fight, you gotta stand firm in it. You know what I mean? But I'm not telling Kyrie that he gotta do that. But I'm just saying, I really believe he feels that he gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? He feels, and he really is convicted in what he really stand firm on what he believes. He don't want to take that, and he's not going to allow anybody to box him in and make him feel differently. Now, we can revisit this video later if he changes, but I don't see Kyrie Irving changing his mind on this. I believe he will get traded to a whole nother team before he gives in to taking the vaccination. You know what I mean? And I know the Brooklyn Nets fans feel a certain type of way about that, because y'all have a chance to really contend for a championship for real. Y'all really do. With Kyrie Irving playing alongside James Harden and Kevin Durant. I understand y'all sentiments. Y'all like, damn, you got to play, man. We trying to win the chip. We got to win the chip. We trying to win the chip, right? And Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant and James Harden probably feel the same way. But that man right there, he not going to budge off what he believes in. He's standing in his convictions, and I got to respect the man who does that. No matter if it's popular or not. If the man ain't out here doing nothing vile and believing in anything vile or believing in anything heinous, I gotta respect the dude that's really gonna stick to his guns, man. But I don't like or agree with all these people, throwing stones at him as if he's like a horrible person. Like, that's when it's getting ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has the right to choose. I got the right to choose what's best for me and my family, right? I'm not anti-vaccine. You know what I'm saying? But somebody else might be anti-vaccine. And I got to respect their decision to do what they want to do and what's best for their family, right? And at the end of the day, we all got to live with the consequences of whatever actions we choose to take. Whatever actions we choose to take, or whatever actions we fail to take, we got to live with the consequences of those things, right? In this instance, Kyrie Irving may be traded. And I believe he's willing to live with that. And it is what it is, man. But instead of trying to make it seem like he's just so stupid and dumb and all that, I'm looking like, yo, like they acting like the man said something absolutely racist, or like he just committed an atrocity or a crime that violated somebody or something. I'm like, yo, are we talking about the same thing? Like, why are people talking and denigrating him, dragging his name through the mud and attacking him crazy? Because he want to keep his right to choose what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? And I believe everybody should choose what they feel is best for them and their family, right? You know what I mean? I remember LeBron James, he said the same, he expressed the same sentiments that I just expressed. That, hey, I'm not anti-vaccine. Hey, but I'm gonna do it. He said it. I'm vaccinated or whatever, right? He said he was vaccinated and he wanted to do what was best for him and his family. But he's feel like, I believe everybody should have that right to pick what they want to do. And it be that, and it be what it be. And I feel the exact same way. Everybody should have the right to do what they want to do and choose whatever they want to choose. And hey, whatever consequences come with it. But it's like, you know what I mean? I just don't agree with everybody talking crazy at him, right? You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody should have the right to choose what they want to do. And I know some things gonna come with that or whatever, but I still, even with me saying I understand certain consequences come with it, I still don't feel like we should be telling folks what they need to be putting in their body at the end of the day, right? And I know I'm sounding contradictory on that part because hey, we got to live with. I said everybody should be able to do what they want to do and choose what's best for their family, and then deal with the consequences. Although I still don't believe that we should be telling people what to put in their body. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. But the point of this video is I don't agree with him being vilified in the media. You know, I just don't. All the name calling and acting like he's just like the dumbest person in the world, like that's getting out of hand. Like, come on now, come on. You know, and I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. People like trade him. I'm telling y'all right now, if they trade Kyrie Irving, now again, y'all can come back and say what y'all want to say. If I get it wrong, y'all can come back and crucify me on this video. But the Brooklyn Nets not winning no championship without Kyrie Irving. It's not happening. I believe that young man in Milwaukee, Giannis, has found his groove. It is his time. And I think he's going to get them. And I personally believe he was going to get them with or without Kyrie Irving. I'm being real with you. But I believe if Kyrie Irving ain't there, it's a done deal for sure. They're not getting past Giannis now. I just think they found a groove. I really do. And I think when that young brother dropped that 50 piece to exit to win the chip, I don't know, man. That did something to his demeanor, his persona. When he stopped being scared of people criticizing him, shooting shots. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have, Ben Simmons problems, being scared to take shots out of fear of being ridiculed or being talked about if he missed the shots or he airballed. Giannis don't play with that fear no more. He don't play with the fear of ridicule, right? The fans can count down all real quick to force him to hurry up and shoot a free throw because he's not the best free throw shooter. He didn't give a damn. He kept attacking and keep getting fouled and kept going to the line because all the fear was taken out of him. I think that young brother found his groove, and I just don't think that Kyrie and them going. I say Kyrie if Kyrie's not there and if he doesn't get vaccinated, but I don't believe KD and them was just gonna get past that young dude, man. I think that young dude is just, I don't know, man. I think it's just he's coming up to that peak. And I think we're going to see a LeBron James type run from Giannis pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? Like through the Eastern Conference. I believe so. I may be wrong, but I just think that young boy just playing. I thought I got the Bucks beating them. With or without Kyrie Irving. But without Kyrie Irving, for damn sure, I got them beating the Brooklyn Nets, man. But yeah, man, I just don't, I don't agree with people vilifying Kyrie Irving. And I respect him for standing strong on his convictions. Because I feel like everybody should have the right to choose what they want to do. And I believe everybody have the right to choose what's best for them and their family. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this topic. Machiavelli Mills TV. Drop a comment in the comment section below. Like the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all the support and comments that I've been seeing lately. Thank y'all so much. Peace.